LeBron versus Jordan. 20 years later, who they gon' say was...
Cold world, nigga. He on the sideline, the basketball court side.
Cold world.
Alright, y'all, so that's Vonnie. Today, we're getting into J. Cole, Cold World, the Sideline Story Album review. Alright, I love the album, to be honest with you. I am a big J. Cole fan, but I'm going to keep it unbiased for this review. A lot of people are throwing out the word classic or, monumental, but I personally, I don't think it's a classic. I mean, it does have a lot of faults in it. It is his debut album, though, but I think some things that I don't like about the album would be, well, let me start off giving you my rating. My rating would be a 3.75 out of a 5. Yeah, I think it deserves, I know a lot of people would do like whole numbers or half numbers, but I think it deserves more than a 3.75. Or I think it deserves more than a 3.5, but I don't think it's quite at the 4-star rating. Some things, like I said, things I don't like about the album is, since I am a J. Cole fan, I've been a J. Cole fan for a while. I've heard Lights Please, In the Morning. There's probably some other songs. Lost Ones. Like there's like old songs that's on this album, which I kind of understand because there's some people who've never heard of them before. But yeah, they're still old as fuck. So they could go back and check it out. There is something about Lights Please that I'm kind of on the fence on of whether or not they should have added it, but I'll get to that later. And as far as In the Morning, I heard In the Morning like even before Lights Please, but I heard the version where it was just J. Cole. Like there was a mixtape that some college DJs put out before the warm-up came out, and it had In the Morning on there, and it was just J. Cole straight through. But yeah, other things I'm not too fond of for the album is production-wise. I think the beats as a whole for each individual song are great, but when you listen to the whole album as a whole, the album as a whole, you start to figure out that there's certain pieces of each beat that he tends to use repetitively, whether it's the college drumline sound of a snare that he tends to use on and on, or maybe a pitch or a melody. It's not too heavy to where you'll notice it like right off the bat, but as you start to listen to it more and more, you can pick up on it. But it's not too big of a deal. But like I said, like individually, the beats are just crazy to me. But something else, really, I think that's about it. That's pretty much all that I don't like about the album. What I love about the album is structure, the structure of the album. It's called The Sideline Story, and that's exactly what he did. He gave you a story of him being on the sideline, and the journey has been getting to the game, whether it's about the troubles he's had with his girl along the way, people doubting him finally getting to see his pops, him fighting shit like his mom's crack addiction, just a lot of stuff on his rise to fame. And I feel like he really stuck to the subject of the whole album. So, and that's something a lot of people don't even do no more. What else? I felt like structure. It had the intro. It starts off him talking about, you don't know that story about how I got signed. And like I was saying, the thing I'm kind of on the fence about, I kind of do like him putting Lights Please on there, is because that's the song that actually got him signed. And at the beginning, like I said, he tells you, oh, you ain't heard the story about how I got signed. And then it gets into 3 songs, and the last of those 3 is Lights Please. And then right after that, he gives you the story of what happened right after he got word that he got signed. So I thought those kind of went in together, was a good idea. Something else I liked, production-wise or mixing-wise, however you want to look at it, is the song Rise and Shine, which was just playing. At the very beginning, it has Jay-Z, an old Jay-Z interview and he's talking about, you know, there's some kid out there who's gunning for my spot, but you know, I don't want no problems. I'm gonna just sign him. And since J. Cole's the first hip hop artist to be signed on Rock Nation, I thought that was pretty genius. What else? Like top songs for me would be Lost Ones, Nobody's Perfect, Rise and Shine, and Right Here's God's Gift. Even if you don't go buy the album, although I think you should go get that. Those are like the songs that you at least need to hear, and they might change your mind about J. Cole. All those songs, there's like at least 4 or 5 songs that hit like a real stride, like a real peak. It's like he gradually builds up, and then those 4 or 5 songs, he's at the peak, and it's just like crazy. So it just, I don't know. It starts at number 10 to me with Lost Ones, and then it's like, damn, he can't do shit wrong after that. So, but yeah, like I said, it's a great album. Gave it a 3.75. Go support him. You know, especially since it's his debut album. Why not? But yeah, 3.75. Not a classic to me, although it's a great album. One of the best albums of the year, if not the best. It depends on how you feel about Watch the Throne. I've heard a lot of great things and a lot of bad things about Watch the Throne. I personally think it's great. I think they're in the running with each other. I can't decide which one I really like better. I'm a bigger J. Cole fan than them though, but yeah. And the Carter 4 was just trash, so yeah. One of the best albums of the year, in my opinion. Oh, one more thing. When I give my album reviews, I usually give them on Facebook, but I decided to do video ones now. So, but something I add to that is new mixtapes you should go check out, or just mixtapes period you should check out. I'll give you 3 of them. This is my first video. The first one is Nas, The Found Tape. But Nas, The Found Tapes. What else? XV, Zero Heroes, and what I give you? Jag, dude from Cali, called California ID. And that nigga got bars. So yeah, check those out. If you see this video later on, probably Nipsey Hussle's and Freddie Gibbs mixtape be out by then, so go check that out. Styles P, Master Ceremonies. Yeah, I know that's 1 and 3, but fuck it. Yeah.